Uh, I think I packed 3 on my own, but Jeff, the equipment guy, he already know what I like, so he pretty much packed like 5 or 6 Bills ones in there. So I'm pretty stacked for the whole camp. I think I'm pretty good in that area for sure.
From back in the
Oh,
day?
I'm telling you right now, I went through my old boxes before camp in my garage, my Buffalo Bills boxes, and I'm telling you, I got some limited edition um, team apparel from like 2017, 2018, 2019. And some of the young guys, they be like, "Man, where you get that from?" I was like, "Old and vintage, my boy, old and vintage."
Hey Trey, Bobby Babbitt said Trey's on a mission. What does that mean to you?
Uh, it's nothing different than before. It's just I feel like my urgency, um, attention to detail, nothing that's been different before, but just knowing that I got a mission at the end. This team want to win games, and ultimately me, I'm battling for a job. So um, I want to put my best foot forward and make sure that my teammates know that I'm accountable. I know my stuff, and they can rely on me in any situation in the game.
More comfortable being here, the surrounding, the system, and the people. How is that translating to your play on the field?
Just when you love the people around you and you appreciate and you have a different connection besides just football, and it goes beyond the field. That makes coming to work so much more easier, and then your attention to detail and your care about the team and about your craft is going to be a little bit more because the guys around you, you really love and genuinely care about. So you ultimately you don't want to let those guys down. So I always had that type of mindset, but even more so because most of these guys here, I've seen come in and now they're in different roles now, and how they're embracing it, and it's no different than when me, Mike and Poirier was here. It's the same. Those guys saw what we were doing, and now they're doing a great job of just keeping that standard where it is, and even raising it a little bit. So seeing guys like TB, CB, seeing Shakir, all those guys that I've seen when I was year 4 or 5 coming in as rookies, Greg, and seeing the steps and strides that those guys have made, it makes me proud because I feel like, in a sense, I kind of had a part in it because before me is Kyle, Jerry, Lorenzo. Then you come in with my draft class, Dion, Matt, and then all these guys are transitioning. So it's so fun to see, but you can tell why this group has a success because we have a core group of guys, and those guys do a great job of just, we know the motto, we know what to expect. We expect to be playoff caliber, and the front office do a great job of bringing guys in that's willing to buy in. So this program is always going to be top notch because we got the best quarterback in the league, so we're going to always have a chance in any game. So I always preach to the defense. Um, if we can get 17 back on the field as much as possible, we're going to have a lot of chances in every game.
Bobby said that you guys had a conversation, I think yesterday, and he said, how are you feeling? And you said it feels good to have your legs back under you. Is that something you haven't been able to feel the last few years?
I would say so, and just saying because my training regimen that I've been doing for years, it was kind of hampered because of the injury. I was nursing the ACL, so I couldn't do what I really normally do in the off season. Then the Achilles, so I couldn't do what I normally do. And this is the first off season in 3 or 4 years where I put in a lot of work, where I wasn't limited to just rehabbing one area, specific area on my body, but I can focus on the total body and building a resilient one, so I can get here and be ready to roll whatever punches that Coach McDermott and whatever situation he puts us in. I can pretty much mentally and physically be ready, be able to attack the challenge.
How freeing is that?
That's the best feeling when you can go out there and you're not thinking about what you have to do, but I'm more so trying to play offense and looking at the offense, trying to see what I can eliminate, what formations those guys are in, or what people is Joe Brady putting in certain areas, so I can eliminate routes. Because certain guys on the field run certain routes, and he do a great job of putting those guys in position. So it's on me as a defensive back to study the people and also the formation. So I won't be out there just playing just off straight athleticism and talent where I can just slow it down and play the mental game.
Would anybody or should anybody be surprised if week one you're the starting quarterback, obviously?
Absolutely not. I feel like my work speaks for itself. The work that I put in, I put a lot of hard work into it. I work extremely hard, and a lot of people can see it. You can see it in my bursts, the way I'm transitioning out my breaks. the power, how the way my body looks, how I feel in the morning. Um, I put a lot of hard work in, so it's not gonna be a surprise to me or nobody that's seen my work. And I pride myself on putting my best foot forward, and I know what type of player I am. So the injuries kind of slowed it up, but that's behind me now, and I'm moving forward, and it's gonna be a great season.
You won the job last year in LA. You were starting the first 4 weeks. So what do you think is different on how you feel this year as opposed to last year when you want to start the job?
I'm a year removed from the injury, and I can really my off season. I get my confidence from my off season work, and knowing that I put a lot of work in going into the season. And if I couldn't do that work, my confidence wouldn't be so high because I know I wasn't able to put the work in to put me ahead of my competition. So I know this year in this off season, I put a lot of work in, and I know me coming back and looking the way I look, it's not a surprise to me because I know what an off season, a full off season of me investing in my whole body and not just one part, working on the whole thing. I know what it looked like. So I'm not surprised at all, and I'm just blessed and thankful and so grateful to be able to come back off the two worst injuries, playing my position, and be able to still do it at a high level. So.
With that, how do you juggle being the competitor and trying to win a job, or being the veteran that you pride yourself on and helping guide a first-round pick like Max Hairston?
I'm no bigger than the game, man. No player is bigger than the game, and it's on me to pay it forward to when I'm done and my cleats hang up, he's going to still be playing. So for me, it's me teaching defensive backs because ultimately when I'm watching the football game, I'm going for the defense. And if I know how hard it is to be out there playing man-to-man in the space in this NFL and with the leagues geared for us to be in a disadvantage. So I know how it is. So I'm no bigger than this game, and it's on me to continue to have defensive back play to continue to rise in this league because it's so fucking tough to play.
So you've always been that way, and you've talked about helping the younger guys, but you are competing with that guy. So what is the dynamic between, say, you and Max? You know, do you give each other a hard time? Is it more just, you know, you can teach him? How do you react to the things?
He's such a great kid, man. He's all eyes and ears. So it's more of me giving him a little nuggets of what I see, of how he can do things. But I told him from the start, like, this position we play, I can tell you, give you nuggets, but it's gonna be on you to go out there and trial and error, so you can feel it and feel the speed of different receivers, see how the quarterback is playing you, and see the speed of everything that's going on. So it is gonna be trial and error for him, but I can't really tell him how to play certain routes because his body is different than mine. He can stay square longer than I. He could pretty much be more patient because that speed is different. So as he continue to practice and go along, he's going to get his feel and how he can move and different things he can take and the chances he can take being in certain defenses. So it's just going to take time. Playing cornerback in this league is so tough, and then coming in as a rookie to play in this league and playing on this team specifically, it's tough. So, but we have a great group of guys, a great group of veterans, not only myself, but Rap, CB, those guys, we all as a collective unit of taking these young guys in under our wings and trying to make sure we continue to have this defense at a high level.
So you're kind of saying you can tell him only so much. Some he's just going to have to learn being out there, right?
Oh, for sure, but still, I'm still giving him everything. But certain things I can't just give him the nuggets. He have to feel it for himself, and he has to figure it out because, you know, like I said, I can tell him how I see it, but his body's different, so he can see it a different way. But I can only just give him the nuggets. It's basically about studying the game, learning the game first, and then once that slows down, everything else is gonna be like that.
You just mentioned Christian Benford. What are the changes that you've seen in his game since the last time you were here?
The game's still the same, man. Still the same. Only thing is, everybody's now is paying attention of what the people here already knew and already saw. When he got drafted in 2022, from the first start, like we saw what it was. Very smart guy, so technically sound, just does everything the right way, and the way he approached the game and the way he approached practice every day and every period, you can see why he one of the best corners in the league. And this guy, he has a knack for the ball, and man, he's gonna have a great season again. He's gonna continue to be great. This guy's he's one of the ones, man. I'm so proud of him, so happy that he's able to do the things he's able to do and be able to get paid and take care of his family, because that's what it's all about. Having fun with your friends, taking care of your family, and trying to win some football games.
What did you feel walking out that tunnel for the first training camp practice with the fans in the stands?
Such a surreal feeling, man, because my last time seeing the fans was I was in a different color and it didn't feel right. But just the support that I've got just since I've came back, man, it's been next to none. It's something that I always cherish, and I know these people here, they care about the Bills, and man, we care about them too. So just to hear the cheer, the fans calling my name like that, that gives me a little boost of confidence too, just knowing that I'm supported here too still. So it's all love for Buffalo, because it's family, man. I mean, I raised, like, everybody here have seen the different, how my life's changed over the last 9 years, and how my family's dynamic has changed too. So I pretty much grown into pretty much a man here. So two of my kids are born here. My oldest was born 2 days after the draft, and he came in like December. So he's all Buffalo. So this is home, and it feels right.
You've kind of shown around the Hard Knocks cameras, practiced day one, and showing your teammates as well. What do you want the world to know about this organization?
Yeah, it's not just something that's said. It's something meant. When they say they legitimate care, and have so many resources to be successful outside of the field, just for your mental, for your physical, just Mr. Pagula have done a great job of just giving us all the resources that we need so we can just focus on ball. The coaches have every resource, equipment, like we have everything we need. So it's ultimately on the players to use it and take it to the field and make some damn plays.
What have you seen out of Taylor since he came back? Last time you were here, he was kind of behind Mike and Jordan, worked into that starting role, and now you mentioned him as a guy who is a pillar of this defense. Like, what is he doing that impresses you?
His rap, man, he's a guy. Like, he's not as vocal, but damn, his routine and the way he attacked the day, and his warm-up regimen, he's a consistent guy. You're gonna get the same guy each and every day, each and every play, each and every series. I love that guy, man. Like, he's a baller, and he's gonna lay his body out. Like, as you guys can see, he don't give a damn. He's gonna hit, he's gonna talk, and he's gonna be there each and every play. Definitely a resilient guy, and a guy that I've known for a while because I watched him when he was in LA, making a hell of plays too. So for him to be able to bring that over to the Bills and continue that, man, is something that this team needs, and we're gonna need him down the stretch for sure. That's it. All right, thank y'all.